welcome back to my channel. I took a massive break from filming over Christmas. The end of the year, and this feels like a really natural thing, is meant for slowing down, and I always feel really cool to kind of switch off, or at least take a step back from being online, so being on social media, but also thinking in that way of like how you're being perceived. And I kind of just wanted to exist and went into a massive hibernation mode. Christmas was lovely. I saw my family. Me and Atul came back to our flat for New Year's, and really I did a lot of sleeping, just existing, eating, reading, and just spending time with family, which I'm really grateful for, and definitely feel so much better for it going into this new year. I feel really good about 2026, to be honest. I feel like this is going to be a really abundant year. I think it's going to be a year where I'm going to, and I'm setting this intention, is to put myself out there more and just show up as much as I can as the best version of myself. I feel like 2025 was full of tests and required me to go inward a lot, whereas this year I am hoping that I step outside of my comfort zone. So I am intending to share content much more regularly with you guys, minimum once a month. And I feel like this is a barrier that I'm having to get over with myself, is like not only vlogging when the lighting's perfect, or vlogging when I've got makeup on, and just like taking the pressure off of it having to be any kind of perfect in order to do the thing. This applies to making music, art, everything. I think especially for me, like as a perfectionist, one of the biggest barriers to creating is just the fear of it not being perfect, whereas actually the situation is almost never going to be perfect, and through just doing it you will make so much more progress and build so much more momentum. Today is the 9th of January. It's 2 days until my birthday as a Capricorn, and I'm actually really excited because this year I'm having friends over. So yeah, normally I don't really do big birthday plans. I'm quite an introverted person in general, but I think I also just always feel that like fear that people won't have a good time, which I know is like really stupid. I also feel like in the last year I've made some really beautiful friendships, and not all of my friends are like part of one group. Like they're kind of doing their own different things. So I thought it would be really nice to just bring everyone together, to be honest, and for my friends to meet each other, some of them for the first time. I'm just gonna like prepare some nice food and things, which I need to decide today because I want to go to the shops and pick up most of the ingredients. And yeah, it's just gonna be a really chill evening at our place, but it's also exciting because some of my friends haven't been to our new flat yet. This is gonna be like the first time a lot of them are seeing the place that me and Atul moved into last July. So also just really excited about having people in our home, especially because like we've been spending so much time like making it feel like a home and buying furniture and all of those things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to me trying to do my eyebrows on tour, because it's like impossible. I also feel like 2026 is gonna be a girly year for me. Like I feel like I want to wear more makeup. I want to look my best more of the time this year, because I think that that energy translates and gives me more confidence. Okay, eyebrows done. Also been really enjoying drawing on an eyebrow recently. I go through such phases with all of these things. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about manifestation and also just aligning my energy with what I want for myself and who I want to be. And I think this time of year is a perfect time for doing that, you know, where kind of the outside world slows down and you have a lot more time for reflection and going inwards. And I'm really just trying to be more mindful about where I place my energy and my, you know, mindset, and trying to think positively and focus on manifesting a future that I want. And so much of that is about the present moment and just not being like stuck in your thoughts, either in the past or in the future, which is generally where my head naturally goes to, is like worrying about the future, whereas I really want to just be excited about life. I literally made a whole TikTok on this a few years ago, but I love this pen so much. It's the Urban Decay Brow Blade brush, and I used the blackout shade. It's really good because one end is like a thin felt tip, so you can do like really fine brush strokes like that, and then the other end is like a waterproof pencil. I mean, I don't really know if it's waterproof. I feel like it's not that waterproof, but it is really good for just like adding a bit more depth to your eyebrows. Like usually I mark mine out with the pencil first and then go in with the tip to add the hairs and the definition. And then I'm just gonna do some eyeliner. Okay, eyeliner is done. Obviously I don't have any eyelashes or eyebrows, so I've started doing this thing where, I've been doing it for a while now, but like I kind of draw or like mimic sort of eyelashes on my bottom lids. I actually really like it. I used to just do like a waterline, but I find that drawing the sort of lashes, if you will, does look really natural and also just adds a bit more definition. It is such a wet day today, and I need to go to the shop, so I'm probably gonna get soaked, but it's okay. Okay, we're all freckled up. I got these like samples last time I ordered makeup from Sephora. It's this brand called Refi. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, this was just a free sample, and it comes with like these little trial pods, but honestly, like I've been using it for months, because a little goes such a long way with this product. It's kind of, I mean, the marketing's clearly worked, because now I'm like, I shouldn't buy this. Okay, also we're doing a side part, which I'm loving right now. Going through a side part phase, which I avoided for so long because it kind of reminded me of my teenage years and I was not really trying to revisit those. But I have sort of found a way of doing my hair, which I'm kind of really enjoying at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, lip. Lip is pretty much the same every day. So at the moment I'm using the Huda Beauty lip liner, and I have this shade which is like the exact same shade as my lip. What I also like to do, because I actually naturally have like a slightly darker line around the outside of my lip, I would then just get this. This is not even a lip liner, I think it's like an eyeliner, but it's like a brown shade. And then, last crucial step, go back in with the original lip liner and just like go over the top. Et voila! Everything I will then just set with a bit of translucent powder on my nose, actually on my eyebrows, because I actually get like quite a lot of moisture buildup there otherwise, and it sort of messes up the makeup brow. So yeah, just in those like places that you don't want to really be shiny, I'll just do a bit of powder. I never like to powder this, but everywhere else I feel like powder actually helps. This powder is Revolution, so it's just from like Boots, but I like translucent powder because you don't have to worry about, you can see me filming, you don't have to worry about the shade not matching your skin. It's just like, it just blends in. I'm always trying different setting sprays. I never really am sure like if they're doing anything, but this one I'm quite enjoying. It's a setting mist, so it's like, I think it's water based and feels really light, but it does seem to be doing quite a good job of keeping everything in place. And that's it, ready for the day. So I need to get ready now to go food shopping, so I'm gonna figure out exactly what I want to make tomorrow for everyone. So that is the plan for today. It's already like 2:30, so I need to go and move on. What's up, guys? Just got back from Sainsbury's and I thought I would do a little food haul for you guys and show you what I got. So I'm gonna make some hummus, and I've got like some nacho crisps as well, celery sticks, vegetable crisp. What else? I'm gonna make like a quiche, so I needed some eggs, a little candle for the bathroom, for the dip selection, olives, of course, paper plates. They only had these like multicolored ones and I kind of would have preferred to get just plain, but the universe had other plans. I'm gonna make a big leafy salad, so I got some salad leaves, some chives, mint, and parsley, and then I'm gonna do like a lemon dressing. So I've got a load of lemons, and I also thought it'd be nice. My nan always makes a salad at Christmas with like radishes and peppers in it, and it's really simple, but I kind of just fancied making it. Also, I missed her like Christmas buffet this year, so I feel like I need to make it for myself. For the quiche, I'm going to do broccoli, and I checked out some recipes before I went shopping, and one of them was saying put caramelized onion chutney inside, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So I got some caramelized onion chutney. I also thought that could be nice with like the breadsticks and the dips and things. Grapes, chickpeas, because I'm going to make hummus, some more olives with feta cheese, pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to put it in one of these cute little spice tubs, and then it came with these like stickers on the top, so I can stick one on it. There's one for everything, so I'll stick one on it that says salt. A couple of limes, because I feel like you always need them. And I was also thinking, I kind of want the buffet to be like delicious but also nutritious, so I'm gonna make a salsa dip as well. So I got some chopped tomatoes with garlic, and then I'm gonna make it into like my own salsa. Tomatoes for the salad as well, or maybe I'll put a few in the salsa. Paper cups, some breadstick assortments as well. There's still a few things I'm gonna pick up tomorrow, but I got some raspberries and I'm gonna get some ice cream as like a second dessert option if people don't want cake, because Ojol said he's gonna get me a cake. And that's it, guys. I feel like it was quite successful shop. I literally spent ages in there though, and the only thing that I could not get was cocktail sticks, which is really not the end of the world, so that's fine. But yeah, it's literally dark outside now. I'm just gonna put this food in the fridge, and then I might start doing a bit of like cleaning tonight, just so that I don't have everything to do tomorrow before people get here. And then I'm probably gonna have something to eat because I'm starving, then just chill basically. So welcome back. It's been almost a week since my birthday, and it was such a lovely evening, honestly. We all just chilled in here, kind of between the living room and the kitchen, and like people were sitting on the floor, people were sitting on the sofas, which was really nice because it's just so nice to see your house get used like to its optimal potential, I guess. Like when you buy furniture or you build a space and then you imagine like doing things in it and having people in it. So it was really nice to see that and see people in our home kind of for the first time, like as a big group. So yeah, it was really cute. I was just feeling so grateful to have such sweet friends that showed up for me. And you know, like London is such a big place that even though my friends mostly live in London, a lot of them are like on the other side, and it's not easy to travel across. So like the fact that they made the effort just really meant a lot. And yeah, it was a really cute evening. The quiche went down a tree. We have a vinyl player, so we got the vinyl player out and we were just like listening to some vinyls, and then I think it must have been about like 10:30 p.m. we cut a cake, and I got like this little lemon cake, which was actually really nice. I just wasn't in the mood for chocolate. And also like one of the best surprises was that my friend Hima showed up.
she's been in Japan since like end of November last year, and I knew she was flying back to London on the 10th, which is the day that I had my like birthday party. She didn't say anything, so I assumed she wasn't coming. And then like I hear the doorbell and I just hear her little voice, and I was so surprised. Like I literally was not expecting her to come. It was like, yeah, it was amazing. I was so happy that she came, bless her. My birthday just left me feeling very grateful to know really kind, beautiful and inspiring people that just leave me feeling full and seen and accepted. And I feel like that kind of sense of community and love and friendship is something I really struggled with as a child. I don't think I ever really felt that like sense of belonging and growing up. So to feel like I'm at a place now where I do have, you know, friends that love me for who I am and love me unconditionally, and that I have a community in which I belong, is just such a blessing, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, that is kind of the birthday update. And today is Friday the 16th of January. If you can't tell, I'm kind of stressed today because I slept in. Sleeping in always throws me off, and then I feel like I've wasted the day, especially now in the middle of winter when the light is like going down at 3-4 p.m. I usually like to meditate first thing in the morning, but I knew that I kind of just needed to like get started and like start moving to sort of combat the anxiety that I was feeling. So I went for a run, and I'm really glad that I did because it was really sunny, so I got, you know, to be in the sunshine and outside. And then my plans for the rest of today is I still want to meditate. I'm just going to do it like towards the end of the day, I think. Yeah, meditation is like, I've really been enjoying it recently. I feel like I've gone through phases of being consistent with it and then dipping out of it and finding it really hard to like sit in stillness and in meditation. But I've been reading some books by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he uses and talks about like a body scan technique as a way of helping your brainwave switch from alpha into beta, which is like a slower brainwave, more associated with, you know, meditation. I feel like I'm very interested right now in like manifestation and the quantum field, and if you've read Dr. Joe Dispenza books, you will know what I'm talking about. But yes, I'm trying to be consistent and like do it every day. But right now I want to take a few clothes, I think, to the local charity shop, and then I'm gonna walk to Snappy Snaps because I got some film developed from last year, which I'm really excited about. I started like this photo album / scrapbook with film photos from just like moments and memories in life, and I've been sort of building it up over the last 2 to 3 years. I also need to pick up some prescriptions, and I've just got this like urge to deep clean today, so I feel like when I get back I may end up doing some cleaning, but let's see how the day goes. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of update you on birthday antics and kind of how I'm feeling stepping into the new year. Let's get out of here and start this day. Hey guys, I'm just going on a little walk right now. It's actually a lot warmer today, which gives me hope, and I'm really looking forward to the spring and the warmer weather. But it's about 2:30 p.m. right now, and the sun is still just so low in the sky. But yeah, this week I'm excited to film stuff for you guys and bring you along with me. I'm feeling creative again. I'm working on music, and yeah, I feel like the year is off to a really kind of gentle but beautiful start. There's so much pressure around this time of year to, you know, set goals and be this new person, but really I think it's all about realigning, or rather reflecting on kind of whether your actions and your behaviors are, you know, in line with what you want for your life and yourself, and if they're not, starting to think about small changes that you can make every day to get a bit closer to the person and the life that you want to be. So I'm thinking about that a lot at the moment, and I'm being very kind to myself, but I think it's good to sort of check in. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Hey guys, wait, I'll take you over to my comfy chair. I have just been planning and sort of ideas brainstorming for my next music video slash visualizer. I feel like music videos has been something that I've been sort of putting off for ages because it's felt like a really overwhelming and huge thing to have to work on after finishing a song. And I was thinking about it this week, and I kind of just decided that I wanted to like take the pressure off of it having to be this full production and go for something more like a visualizer for this next song or these next few songs, and just focus on sort of like world building and having fun with my friends in the creative process, honestly, because I'm so blessed to have friends that want to create with me and that are really talented, and I know that no matter, you know, what we do, it will be great and special in its own way. So I've just been like on Pinterest sort of putting together ideas for what the video will be. I'm really feeling good actually, because I finally sort of have an idea of what I want and feel like it's achievable, but also they all look really good. So now that I have a concept, I'm like so much more excited about making it happen. I feel like until I sort of know what I want to do, it's like this anxiety inducing thing. But yeah, so I've just been on Pinterest, like pulling references and images for visuals that I like, colors that I like, images that I think are similar to what I'm trying to create, pulling music videos that I want to show to my friends slash team as references. Feeling quite accomplished, I must say. Now that I have done my main task of the day, sitting on my rocking chair, which I think we're actually going to get rid of soon because it just takes up a lot of space, honestly. I'm gonna go and put my pajamas on and have a look for a movie for me and Ajol to watch this evening, get some dinner and chill. Whenever I am feeling in my head and I come outside, it doesn't even have to be sunny like it is today, but like just being outside immediately reminds me that I am so far from alone and that this world is so beautiful, and just the simplest things like watching the birds in the trees, or the way that the leaves blow on the floor, or the way the sunlight hits the plants. It's so beautiful, and I am so grateful to be able to experience and just observe the magic that is the natural world, and the more and more time that I am called to spend outside. So this is a reminder to anyone who needs it that you should go outside today, because even if you think it won't make a difference, I promise you it will. So every morning for the last kind of week, I've been opening up this beautiful book that I have called Be Here Now, and I just open it up on a random page
and sort of taking that page as my message of the day. And this is the page that I've opened it up on this morning, and I just think it's so beautiful. Hi guys, today is Friday, the, I want to say 20th? No. Okay, it's a Friday. I have no idea what the date is, but it's still January. So I had a really nice morning. I did a workout. I did like abs and legs. It was actually quite a killer workout, but because I just finished my period, I haven't really been pushing myself that much with exercise over the last week, so I was ready to sort of go ham on something and yeah, feel like I really worked my body, so it felt really good to do that first thing this morning. And then I just had a mentoring slash coaching session with a wonderful lady as part of my funding that I received from Help Musicians Mobo Amplified. It's the second session that I've had with her, and it's all about following your intuition, trusting your, you know, inner knowing. And I selected this session because it felt like something that I was working with and struggling with a little bit last year and just feeling lost. So I really thought that coaching around intuition and trusting your intuition and following it would be helpful for me. Didn't really know what to expect out of today's session, but it was great actually. Like, I feel like I got so much energy just from her energy, which was amazing. And I asked her to tell me about her journey and her story, and it's just so beautiful when you sit back and you listen and you follow those little voices, and life takes you on this journey that you never could have imagined, but that you know is like exactly where you're supposed to be. And I feel like this is what I'm sort of trying to go towards and trying to go within and trust the process of not necessarily knowing what the outcome looks like, but knowing what it feels like and knowing when something is for me in the moment. And she was like a living, breathing embodiment of that. So it was very inspiring and just affirming to see someone living in that way. I think we need more, especially as women, like, you know, leaning into rest and receiving. This is something we were talking about, and we don't receive intuition through hustling all the time and grinding till you're burnt out. You know, rest is actually just as productive in opening yourself up to be able to receive those downloads. So I'm giving myself permission to have a very slow day today, but I thought I would just check in. It's been quite gloomy for the last few days, but the sun has actually just come out, so I'm gonna go outside and catch it while I can. I feel like January so far has been a very sort of slow and steady month in many ways. Like, nothing too crazy is happening, but also things feel like they're on a good roll, and I'm feeling really positive about this year, and like that it's gonna be full of so many beautiful things. And I'm just trying to, I think, appreciate this sort of moment of stillness, because it's not always like this. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I will check back in with you guys soon. I'm gonna go and get some fresh air. It's Saturday night and me and Ujjwal are going on a date. So this is the fit. Here he is. Hey guys. I'm wearing this, yeah, brown jumper I got from a charity shop, and then this really, I love this skirt. I haven't actually worn it yet, it's the first time. This like brown skirt I got from India, and then my black Mac from Vinted, this bag which I wear everywhere, and then boots. I have no idea where the boots are from, I've had them for a long time. And then this cute little brown hood thing, which is from Weekday. I think I got it last year, but it's exactly the same colour as the jumper, so I thought I would wear it. We're going to a Thai place that is near to us, so we can walk there, which is nice and easy. And I'm looking forward to going out. We haven't been on a like food date for ages, so yeah, it should be cute. I'm gonna finish this vlog here. It's the end of January and it's definitely been
quite a slow and steady month, and really I think it's been a gentle start to the year, which I've really appreciated. I think it's kind of how nature intends it, so I've definitely leaned into that, and I know that this vlog was a lot of me talking to the camera to you guys and just sort of thinking out loud. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to the spring coming and being a bit more outside and bringing you guys along on that journey as well. So if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like to see more of from me next month, and yeah, what you thought of this video. I am so grateful that you're here, and I look forward to speaking to you again next month.